Good afternoon, class. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, here's the notes for segment bisectors and midpoint. Remember that bisectors means you cut everything in half. So if it's a segment bisector, we cut in half. What does that mean? That means we divide by 2. Okay? So we're going to divide everything by 2. So, all right, let's look at some examples. Segment bisector. A segment bisector is a line, remember a line does this, a ray or a segment that divides a line segment into 2 equal parts. Another word equal that you may see is the word congruent, which means the same. And the symbol for that is a line, an equal sign with a little squiggly. Okay? So that's a little squiggly. So what does it mean? Say, for example, let's read this real quick. It says EC. So here's EC. Okay? EC bisects. Do you see the bisect? Think of it as cutting in half. So what does it do? It cuts DA into 2 parts. Here's this one, and then here's this one. It cuts them into 2 equal parts. So that means DC is the same as CA. Segment DC is the same as segment DA. And sometimes we'll put a little symbol on it to help us. And that symbol could be something like this. That means DC, there's DC, is congruent to CA. So there's that little mark that tells it. Well, what does that also mean? That also means that point C right here is the midpoint of DA. That's the midpoint, okay? All right, so let's take a look at example 1. Let me see if I can make it a little bit better for you. There we go. So you guys can see that example. Just stick with that example. All right, here. You guys see that? Okay, let's look at example 1. Here we go. What does it say? It says EC, there's segment EC, bisects DA at C. So what am I doing? I'm cutting these guys in half, okay? And then it says AC is 4x plus 4. So AC right here is 4x plus 4. You guys see that? And then it goes on to say CD, here is CD, this one is 3x plus 12. 3x plus 12. All right. So what do you know? It says find the value of x. So how do you find the value of x? Well, if this bisected, that means that segment DC is the same as segment CA. It's congruent to segment CA. You guys got it? So let's take a look. DC. What is DC? This is DC right here. It is 3x plus 12 equal CA. What is CA? 4x plus 4. And now we can solve. Which one is smaller? 3x is smaller, so we're going to minus 3x minus 3x. Cancel, bring down 12. 4x minus 3x is x, bring down 4. I want to find x, okay? Now what do? Solving for x, minus 4, cancel. So x is equal to 8. And there you have solved for that. All right, let's look at number 2, okay? Here's number 2. All right, let's read the same thing. What does it say? It says CE bisect. So it bisects. So what it does at these two are congruent. It says AC is 6x minus 10. And CD, here CD, is 14 minus 2. And the question says, find the value of x. See the word find? Find means I want the answer. All right, so let's see what you know. You know DC is the same or is congruent to CA. So what is DC? 14 minus 2x. What is CA? 6x minus 10. All right. Now remember what I showed you? Which one is smaller? 2x is smaller, negative 2x, so I'm going to add positive 2x. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Cancel. So you got 14 is equal to 8x minus 10. Add 10 to both sides. Cancel. 24 is equal to 8x. Okay? And I'm running out of room. So divide by 8, divide by 8. Cancel. So x is equal to 3. And there you have number 2. All right. So just make sure that you know how to do the algebra, which we spent like 3 weeks on. Okay? Number 3. There we go again. It says EF bisects AD. So where's EF? This is EF. All right. It says AD is 8x minus 14. So that's this whole thing right here. But if they bisect, then these guys are congruent. And what does it also say? It says CD is x minus 1. All right. Find the value of what? X. Find the value of x. That's what you're trying to find. All right. So it says here, okay, AD. Where's AD? This whole thing right here is AD, is 8x minus 14. CD is x minus 1. If this is x minus 1, this is x also minus 1. So this kind of goes back to what you learned in the last topic. So you're saying AC plus CD is equal to AD. Okay, so what is AC? X minus 1. Bring down your plus. What is CD? X minus 1. And all of that equals 8x minus 14. All right, let's do the math. Here we go. X plus x, 2x. Negative 1 minus 1, negative 2 is equal to 8x minus 14. 2x is smaller, so minus 2x minus 2x. Cancel, right? So negative 2 is equal to 6x minus 14. Keep going. Plus 14, cancel. Then you got 12 is equal to 6x. Divide by 6, that cancel, so x is equal to 2. And you can type all that in the calculator. Okay? All right, let's go to number 4. Here's that word again. It says what? QR bisects ST. So here's QR. And it asks you to find ST. Okay, so what are we trying to find? We are trying to find ST. That's what we're trying to find. You see it? Okay, since that bisect, these guys are congruent. All right, it says SR is 3x plus 1. ST, okay, let me write it up here. ST is 8x minus 8. See all that? All right, so if this is 3x plus 1, this is also 3x plus 1. So you have SR plus RT segment is equal to ST, right? Oops, sorry, let's get over. Here we go. SR, what is SR? 3x plus 1. RT, 3x plus 1 equals 8x minus 8. See the substitution? Okay. 3x plus 3x is 6x. 1 plus 1 is 2 equals 8x minus 8. 6 is smaller, so minus 6x minus 6x. Cancel. 2 is equal to 2x minus 8 plus 8 plus 8, cancel. 10 is equal to 2x. Listen to the English. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X is equal to 5. But you are not finished. Okay? Why? Because it asks you to do what? Find ST. So what is ST? ST is 8 times 5 minus 8, which is 40 minus 8, which is 32. So the length of ST is 32. There's your answer. Okay? So what do you do with this 5? You plug it in. You substitute. Substituto. You got to plug it in. Okay? All right. Let's go to number 5. Here we go on number 5. Here we go again. It says what? QR bisects ST. So guess what that means? That these two are congruent. Okay? Let's label what we know. SR, right here. 3x plus 2. RT is 8x minus 8. All right. So what do you know about SR and RT? They are congruent. Here we go. But then it asks you to do what? Find ST. So make sure you find ST. Okay? All right, here we go. SR, 3x plus 2. RT, 8x minus 8. All right, this left side smaller. Minus 3x, minus 3x. Cancel. 2 is equal to 5x minus 8. Add 8, add 8. Cancel. 5x is equal to 10. Divide by 5. X is equal to 2. But you are not finished. Look what it says. Find ST. So you're trying to find ST. Well, what is ST? ST is SR plus RT. Okay? So ST is equal to SR is what? 3 times 2 plus 2, which is 8, plus 8. 8 times 2 minus 8, which is also 8. So the length of ST is 16. There you go. Okay? All right. Number 6. What does it say? Number 6 says, PQ bisect ST at R. So where's PQ? Here's segment PQ. Bisect ST. So guess what that means? That these guys are congruent. Okay? That's what that means. All right. Now what does it say? RT is 2x plus 7. And ST, this whole thing, RT, is 10x plus 2. Find RS. Isn't RS the same as RT? Okay? So if you can find that, that'll be easy for you. Here we go. All right. If this is 2x plus 7, this is also 2x plus 7. So you have RT plus RS is equal to TS or ST. RT is 2x plus 7 plus 2x plus 7 is equal to 10x plus 2. Okay, here we go. 2x plus 2x, 4x. 7 plus 7, 14 equals 10x plus 2. Minus 4x, smaller, cancel. 14 is equal to 6x plus 2. Minus 2. Here we go. I'm out of room. Scoot over here. 12 is equal to 6x. Divide by 6. Okay. X is equal to 2. Can you guys see that? All right. You are not finished. What did it ask you to find? Find RS. Well, if x is 2, RS is equal to 2 times 2 plus 7. So RS is equal to 11. Okay? All right. I'm going to let you guys try that, and I'm going to pause. Okay. Just do this one tomorrow. All right? So there you have it. Just do this one tomorrow. Your assignment is 2.4 practice. I want you to do question 1, question 2, do question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. That's all I want you to do, okay? 2.4 practice. No. Yes, the one that says bisector. Okay? All right. Good job, guys. Copy your notes right here and do number 1 through 4. Copy your notes. Be good.